if we take a look at conjugates of weak acids and bases, what we'll notice is that they are not neutral. So a conjugate of a weak acid is actually going to be basic. So all of the ions of the negative ions of the weak acids will be basic. So I think it would be HCOO minus in that case, NO2 minus, CH3COO minus, Cn minus, and F minus. This would all be basic. And that is because if we take a look at like what actually happens, so if we have the conjugate base of the acid, of a weak acid, whenever it is with water, what's going to happen is that it's going to react with the water and produce that weak acid in OH minus. So it's kind of opposite, right? So a conjugate of a weak acid is going to be basic because it pulls that hydrogen off to produce that acid, and you're left with OH minus. And you can memorize the fact that the conjugates of weak acids are basic. However, it's important to understand the hydrolysis of the ions of the salt in order to be able to calculate the pH. So if we look at the weak bases, their conjugates are going to be acidic, and their conjugates acid. So NH3 is going to be NH4 plus. So that one's just going to give off a proton. The CH3, 2NH2 plus, and so on and so forth. So those are going to be acidic. So the conjugates of weak bases are going to give off a proton